Say it ain't so, man. Outlaw the business, man. Say it ain't so, man. So, let's do this, because I got other shit to do today, you feel me? This nigga J. Cole, man. I've never thought I'd see the day when J. Cole is ducking the smoke. You hate to see it. And I never thought I'd say we smoked on that Jermaine pack. It's crazy to say that. It's crazy to say we smoking on that J. Cole pack today. But we are. And we're gonna listen to the video. J. Cole, man. It just, oh gosh. It's so disappointing. It's very disappointing. It's a disappointing, I know that shit random right now. I gotta set up my car mount for my phone. I spent $30 on it. I still haven't used it. But where's the video? Before we look at the video, this stems back from 4 years ago. J. Cole has been talking crazy for 4 years strong. I mean, strong talking crazy for 4 years. And Kendrick Lamar throws the first punch. And this nigga J. Cole comes out with the diss. Now, the diss is one thing. What people are not talking about is he dissed him on the entire project. I don't understand how people are just talking about the diss itself. If you listen to Pie, the song Pie with Ab-Soul and Daylight, matter of fact, Ab-Soul disses Kendrick a little too. But if you listen to the song, you can hear the entire time J. Cole is dissing Kendrick. But everybody's talking about that one diss. The diss was light. The initial diss song was light. It was a jab. He even said in there, hey, this is my brother. I love this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I love this nigga. I hate to do this to this nigga. Bruh. J. Cole done put light-skinned niggas about 10 to 12 years back with this one, man. J. Cole pack, something like. Oh, listen to this video, bro.
So look, I want to do this song right now for y'all. I want to do this song. Let me grab this motherfucker. I want to do this song for y'all right now. But before I do it, I want to tell y'all a story behind this song that I just have not told before. And I want to tell y'all this right now. When I made this song right here, prior to this song and the making of this album right here, I was in a cloudy, like dark place, right? Meaning like I was doing shit, I had talent, I had belief in myself, I had motion, but at the same time I also had fear.
You was hanging out with Drake, nigga. You caught the strays meant for Drake. Them strays, them bars were meant for Drake, not you, but you caught strays because you hanging out with that nigga.
I had fear that maybe I wouldn't get to where I wanted to go. And so that fear had me moving in an unusual way, right? It had me moving in a way that I damn near was thinking about and listening to people's expectations of me and then responding off of that, right? And around the time I made this song, I had just more of a spiritual alignment. I got more in tune with God, like for the first time in my life and the most clearest time in my life, I got in tune.
That's cool.
And it was not a switch. It's not just a switch that I clicked, but it did take work. And a song like this is the result of that work. Only because I was so clear when I was making this song and making this album was I able to do this. Now, why am I saying all of that? Because all of the goofy type shit that I look back on that I was doing before that,
Bro, where's the apology?
luckily, I look at the last head to the fall off in the way that I wanted to do it. And so I put out this relapse, right? Because
Here we go. Here
y'all
we go.
heard some shit that happened.
This is mainly
the work it took to get to a certain type of skill level, and I love this shit. So that shit mean a lot to me, right? So I'm so proud of that project, except for one part. It's one part of that shit that make me feel like, man, that's the lamest shit I ever did in my fucking life, right? And I know this is
contrary, my boy. What you're doing right now is the lamest shit you ever done in your life. I'm gonna keep it real. What you're doing right now is the lamest shit you have ever done. You talk shit for 4 years. You throw jabs for 4 years. You did try to live out an olive branch to Kendrick, which you explained in the album. He said no. He said fuck the big three. It's just big me. He letting you know, nigga, hey, it's competition time. My pen versus your pen versus his pen.
oh, this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that.
Facts.
But I gotta keep it 100 with y'all, right? I damn near had a relapse, right? Because y'all heard some shit that happened 3 weeks ago, however long it was. Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the motherfucking game, right?
That wasn't no bazooka. People don't know that's light for Kendrick. That's light work. That's very light. He had a verse, not a song, not an album. He had a verse about you, a very short verse, my boy. The verse was just very direct. It was very straight to the point. It cut through the bullshit. Your verse on your diss, J. Cole, it was cool, but you was apologizing at the same time. You was apologizing and dissing a nigga. Was it good? Yes, I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. I thought it was a warning shot. I thought it was a layup, a warm-up type shit. Nobody heard that and was like, ooh, that nigga J. Cole disrespected Kendrick's whole legacy, his whole lineage, his mama, his daughter, his baby mama. He disrespected his dead homies. They gonna have to shoot it out in the street. Nobody was thinking that, my brother. Everybody was like, oh, okay, it's good competition. It's gonna be a good lyric, pen versus pen. What you say?
So all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world and I got my niggas like, what you gonna do, Cole?
Facts.
My niggas like, boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my fucking God. Text flooded. I couldn't even answer my shit. Nigga, it's wartime. Right? Niggas want to see blood.
Right, we do.
And I was conflicted because
we want to see lyrical blood. Right? We want to see blood from competition. You know how when you play football or basketball, and you get done with the game and your adrenaline stop, and you got scars and you're bleeding and stuff, or stuff might be dislocated? That's good shit. That lets you know you was out there trying your hardest, putting in work. Yes, we want to see dislocated shit. We want to see sprained ankles, you know what I'm saying? Popped out shoulders, you know what I'm saying? Missing teeth. That's what we want to see, my nigga. You are correct. 100%.
One, I know my heart, you know what I mean? And like, I know how I feel about my peers, these two niggas that I just been blessed to even stand beside in this game, let alone chase their greatness, right? So I felt conflicted because I'm like, bro, I know I don't really feel no way, but the world want to see blood. I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world want to see.
He should ignore the world. J. Cole don't take me as a person who's influenced very easily. At least he didn't. You know, I feel like J. Cole was on his own type of time. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing his way. He never, you know, I don't think people like him because he's doing his thing. He never came across as, you know, get along, go along to get along. He never, you know, Drake is that type nigga.
World want to see blood. So I say all of that to say, in my spirit of trying to like get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I moved in a way that I feel spiritually feel bad on me.
I feel that.
I try to like jab my nigga back and I try to keep it friendly. But at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, That shit don't sit right with my spirit. That shit make me feel.
Bro, what
that shit
talk?
disrupts my.
Who is he listening to? Because nobody is saying you slaughtered Kendrick, you destroyed him. Oh my gosh, why were you? No one is saying that. No one is saying go get the gat. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to shoot it out with you. Nobody is saying it. And I understand his spirit. He probably felt, and he probably felt pressured, right? But in that fashion, don't do it. Just don't do it. If you feeling pressured and you don't want to do it, you're a grown ass man. Don't do it. You know? Or if you're gonna talk to Kendrick, hit him up with DMs, call him, boom, 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 whatever. Don't come out with not a song. I want people to understand this, not a song, but an entire album dissing this nigga. An entire album. Let that sink in. Once again, let's get away from the song. This was an entire album of him trying to slam dunk on Kendrick. Multiple tracks. Pretty much he felt bad. That's why he apologized. That's the sum of it. He felt bad. Nobody threatened him. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, nobody put a gun to his head to even do this. He did this on his accord. Right? It's like you slapping a nigga. And matter of fact, imagine somebody talk shit about you for 4 years. 4 years. They talking crazy. Oh, you's a bitch. This and the third. When I see you, I'ma slap the shit out of you. And then that person finally says something. And then you say something. And then you apologize. How that makes sense? So, from here on out, I don't want to hear J. Cole talking about he the best. I don't want to hear him talking about he running up on niggas, he talking to gangster streets, because he talked about that because he did grow up in not the best of lives. And we've heard that from album 1 to now. We've heard that. We've heard his story. So and people have vouched for these types of things. So he knew he didn't grow up in the best circumstances. Right? We know that. And he talks to getting bitches and getting money. He don't hone on that. That's not his whole base, but he's a rapper. He throw that in there. Kendrick does. Everybody does, from the top to the bottom. But I don't want to hear that shit no more. J. Cole, you have X'd yourself out of the top 3. It's 2 niggas now. And I don't even think Drake is top 3. But just for the sake of the conversation, just for the sake of, hip hop and the popular niggas and what people are considering the top 3, which is not even my top 3, we'll just go with the sake of that argument, right? J. Cole, we looking for another 3. We put Kanye. I think Kanye can have that spot now. You know what I'm saying? Unless J. Cole come out and say, psych, fuck this nigga, I'm going in on him. Then J. Cole, I still think he's a great rapper. I'm gonna still listen to his music. I'm gonna still rock. I can't, this album right here, he just put out, I probably won't ever listen to it again. And that sucks because it has some very good songs. Or if I do listen to it, I won't listen to, I don't know. It got some good songs. I love the Pie song. The Pie song is the craziest song on the project to me.
Shit disrupts my fucking peace. So what I want to say right here tonight is, in the midst of me doing that and in that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this nigga's fucking catalog and his greatness, I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a fucking microphone?
You didn't need to say that, my brother. No one heard that diss and was like, ooh, Kendrick Lamar's discography is trash. No one thought that. No one thought that. Okay? Some people don't like certain albums, for sure. Some people don't like certain albums. He's talking to me without. Wow, that's crazy. That's wild. But no one heard that diss and was like, J. Cole just ruined this man's career. It comes off as very passive aggressive, and I'm not really good with passive aggressive people. It depends on the situations. This is very upsetting. A whole album is crazy. I understand if it was just that song, but a whole album is crazy.
Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct? As do I. So I just want to come up here and be like,
No one thought you didn't,
bro,
though.
that was the lamest, like, goofiest shit. And I say all that to say, it made me feel like 10 years ago when I was moving incorrectly. And I pray.
Some of my best friends growing up, I fought them. I fight friends. If you know me growing up, most of the niggas I fought fist to fist were friends. And they were still my friend after we got done fighting. Some weren't and some were, depending on the situation. But I fought friends before. And never one time when I fought a friend and we were still friends, did I use either him beating me up or me beat him up against him. Because it's a fucking fight. You win some, you lose some. And that's for niggas who've been in a lot of fights like myself. I've won fights, I've lost fights. It is what it is. So for him to say this, it's like, nigga, no one thinks you hate Kendrick Lamar. This is a sport. We are trying to have fun here. We are trying to see now we can see who's the best. Everybody been saying they're the best. Now it's like the Super Bowl. It's like Game 7. It's like Michael Jordan and Kobe. Game 7. You know, imagine Michael and Kobe, Game 7, and one of them was just like, I'm not playing. My nigga, we just played 6 games, and you just played, you know what I'm saying? You just played 18 more games to get here, right? And you're not playing on the last game, the greatest game of basketball, a Game 7 in the NBA Finals? What did you do all this shit for the whole season to get here and not play? It just doesn't make sense, right? And I understand his spirit was eating him up. You know what I would have done? If my spirit was eating him up, I would have dissed him about my spirit. I would have like, damn, I feel bad getting on this nigga's head. I would have made another diss song saying how bad I felt, but at the same time dissing this nigga and keeping it rap. That's what I would have done. I'm like, oh, I feel terrible. But on the other hand, I'm at this nigga's head. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for the juggler, the kill. I'm doing it for the thrill. You feel me? So I just think he could have handled this a lot. I feel like he could have handled it a lot better.
And I pray that God align me back up on my purpose and on my path. You know what I mean? I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way. And if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out. Take your best shot. I'm gonna take that shit on the chin, boy. Do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, all good. Like, it's love. And I pray that, y'all are like, forgive a nigga for like the misstep, and then I can get back to my true path. Because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Past 2 days.
There's nothing to forgive. There's nothing to forgive. Niggas were applauding you. More niggas were applauding you. It's crazy. There's nothing to forgive. This is an odd apology in some odd circumstances.
Past 2 days felt terrible. Like, it let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years. So all of that to say, man, I want to now perform the song that's a reminder to me of getting back on the right path and getting in tune with God. And the name of the song is called Love Yours. I want to do that for y'all right now. Thank you.
Love Yours is a good song. It's a good song. Not a good move by J. Cole. Not a good move. I just might delete later. You might apologize later too. That's what the name of the album should have been. Might apologize later. God damn. The light-skinned niggas, he's setting y'all back about 10 years with this one, man. Well, I guess it depends on Drake. I mean, that's not a good matchup. I don't want to see Drake versus Kendrick. I don't. I really don't. I'd rather see Kendrick versus J. Cole. I think most people would rather see Kendrick versus J. Cole. I'd rather see Kendrick versus Eminem. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Cause I think Eminem's not gonna. Even Emma, I mean, goddamn, bro. Even Eminem don't feel. I mean, you 50. You think 50? I know people are different, but you think Nas and Jay-Z and Jadakiss and 50 Cent and Eminem and Too Short, some niggas who have come out with some, I mean, crazy diss records in their life. I mean, Ether, the beginning of Ether, Nas is saying Jay-Z's name, eating the dick sucking ass lip nigga. You gotta love it, right? Come on, man, that's hip hop type shit. But J. Cole's diss was not even top 100 disses in hip hop history. It wasn't even top 100. It wasn't. It's not top 100. It's not. Now, in the past 10 years, it's probably the best diss. Now, Eminem was on MGK's skull. In the past 10 years, besides the Eminem MGK beef, this was probably, or this type vibes, this was probably the closest to a legendary hip hop. I mean, Lupe and Royce da 5'9" was very good, but we just talking about status. You know, maybe if Lupe and Royce da 5'9" was beefing back in like 2010, right? 2010, 2011, 09, between 09 and 12, yeah. Niggas like, oh my gosh, let's tune in. We gotta watch this. But their beef was so later in their careers that they wasn't even beefing. The beef didn't even start about rap shit. I mean, it did, but it wasn't like record on wax type rap shit. It just led that way. So this was, besides MGK, but since MGK and Eminem, I mean, I guess Pusha T and Drake, but that's such a one-sided beef. That's what I'm saying. Like Drake, he still ain't done with his beef with Pusha T, and now he in a beef with Kendrick after J. Cole bowed out. So Drake is probably trembling right now. You know what I'm saying? He probably trembling. Because he thought that nigga Jermaine was gonna handle that. No. That nigga Jermaine is he gonna handle it to you. Exactly. How quick Quest is doing amazing. Appreciate the Outlaw. You feel me? Outlaw, come on, dog. You feel me, bro? Like so I hope Kendrick Lamar. I don't need Kendrick Lamar on the track. I don't need Oklahoma on the track. I don't need K-Dot on the track. He needs to go Kung Fu Kenny on J. Cole, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He needs to shred this nigga, bro. He needs to come out with a track to let niggas know this is why this nigga's bowing out. This is why this nigga don't want to do this. I'm gonna show you why he doing what he doing. Huh? Because Kendrick literally said, fuck the big three, it's just big me. He's gonna come on a track for J. Cole that's gonna let him know. He gonna let the world know. Because some people are confused. Why is J. Cole dropping out? What's going on? Kendrick is gonna have your answer here soon. Hold on. The answer, it will be here soon. Because he's gonna let niggas know. This is why niggas don't come at me like this. This is why I can go at people's neck and they won't say nothing. This is why I can't drop an album for years and come back, diss everybody, have a nigga diss me, and then he gonna apologize to me. These are unfortunate circumstances. This is the equivalent. Before I get out of here, because I do have to go somewhere, get this money real fast. We got a stream coming up tonight, Starlito. Shout out my boy Alex. He donated for the Starlito album. I'll leave you with this. Right. Shout out to everybody, Big Astronomics. My last no, before I get out of here. Imagine, GTA 6 comes out tomorrow. Imagine. Tomorrow's, we just fast forward to 2025 or 2026, whenever it's coming out. You know what I'm saying? You spend your 200, you getting the deluxe. Whew, you going crazy. You're like, I'm about to go stupid. It comes out. You're playing the game for 2 hours. And Rockstar sends you a emergency message talking about, we have to take the game back. We apologize for releasing the game, but we must take the game back. And your $200 will be for when the game is released some other time. How would you feel? Huh? How would you feel about Rockstar? Something you anticipated for years. You know, you thought, can't wait for GTA 6, man. Gang, going crazy. I ain't changed my ways. I ain't stopped drinking. I didn't stop smoking cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? I stopped eating. I'm in the gym. I'm healthy. I'm ready to go. You know, I'm here for the moment. I'm here for the legendary moment that everybody's been waiting for 10 plus years. For years and years and years. Some of my homeboys, RIP. Some of my family, RIP. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that. And they just take the game back. They apologize. They say sorry. Same thing with this. This is beef. This is a rap battle that niggas have been waiting on for years. Years. More than 4 years. More than 5 years. Right? Since after Black Friday, we've been waiting for these niggas to battle with the pen since after they made the Black Friday track. It's unfortunate circumstances, man. Because I'm waiting for GTA 6 too. I am too. Just like I was waiting for this rap beef. Patiently, respectfully. Respectfully and patiently. J. Cole does what J. Cole does. Anyways, man. We shall be back tomorrow. I mean, tonight, actually. Your boy gotta go get this money real fast. So I'm about to go do that. But we will be back. Stay you, stay true, but most importantly, man, stay safe, stay healthy, stay blessed, stay astronomic, and stay rude. I don't think he realized his song sucked. I just realized he didn't put the song out with his faith. You know what I'm saying? With his intentions. Not as bad, because even in the song, it's a jab. He said, I'm jabbing at this nigga. This is light. So in my head, this even him not saying that, in my head, I'm like, okay, this is light. Because I grew up in a beef era, the 2000s, early 2000s. Anybody and a mama was getting dissed. It was, niggas were getting dissed so much that Boondocks made 5 different episodes implying rap beef. And some of their most famous episodes. So, compared to those niggas, yeah, that was real, like, I'm talking about, like, you know what I'm saying? Probably lighter than his skin. Anyways, man, God bless. I'm gonna see y'all. I gotta get up out of here. I gotta go get to this money, man. See y'all, man.